Hey, welcome. So glad to see you here. So, in this video, I will do my best to explain which attachments are better and for what situations, and which attachments are worse than others. And some tips regarding those attachments. So, I'll try to keep it brief, which is something that's not so easy for. Okay, let's start with the sights. First, the non-magnifying sights all have their pros and cons. For instance, many people argue that this is the worst sight because the casing takes up too much space. Right. So this one should be the best. Yeah. Well, when you use the reflex beam, and I know a lot of people do, it's great for uh, medium and a close range. But when defenders, for instance, Valkyrie, has to use their SMG at long range, it's a bit hard to get those headshots. So I recommend on defenders that don't have magnifying sights the hollow A. The circle and the dot helps you get a pinpoint headshots. And at close range, yes, the casing is more bulky, but I think it's pretty good. And you'll see it on Pro League and such. It's very popular. It was the most popular. Maybe not anymore since they kind of nerfed it, making the inner dot bigger. But I think it's still good. Anyway, the rest are personal preferences. I like Hollow C, and I like Red Dot C for semi-auto shotguns because you can see here. I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. I don't want to. I don't want you to. I don't want you to get me wrong. All right. So when you use a semi-auto, the gun goes up, and when you control it, it's hard to keep track of the enemy. But this site helps a lot with that. A faster semi-auto will be this. And since it has so much vertical glass for yeah, you can call it glass, the side, the inner casing. You can it gets great results. Okay, let's move on. Magnified sights. Let's get this over with quickly. Magnified A is for close and mid ranges. It's good for people who are learning, and in 90% of situations it's the best. The casing is smaller since it is based on the 1.5, which is no longer with us. Rot in peace. Because it was a fucking nightmare, I swear. Okay. Close to mid-range, pretty good gun, and longer ranges, that's where it falters because the dot is the size of, well, of the enemy. What do I recommend? Magnify A. Casing is bulky. Long time players will be used to this. It also is my opinion, but I think it helps you with getting headshots because you don't have to aim. I mean, put the side picture theoretical on top of the enemy. You have to put it right here, usually. So you can get a lot of headshots just training with this thing and using it. And for long ranges, it's what I use. It's better than the other one, at least. And this one is good for controlling recoil. Uh, you'll see what I mean right now. The horizontal lines under the dot and the fact that the dot has been reduced in size makes for quite a nice sight. It's just that it covers a lot of the enemy, and that's not something you want when you're moving and the enemy is moving and there's cover between you and him, and yeah. So that's why ACOG is like it's not objectively or objectively better, but it's better in a lot of ways. It's easier to control recoil with all those circles and semicircles and stuff. Okay, barrels. Let's go with barrels. Right, so barrels. Barrel attachments. I'll give you a quick rundown on the stats of each one. Flash hider, which I'm sure you have seen a lot of this one on other people's guns. It's very popular because it makes the vertical recoil, which is like most guns have a lot of vertical recoil, and this is a lifesaver. It reduces vertical recoil speed by 15.7% and also reduces first shot recoil, like the jump from the first shot to the second one, by 12.7%. Yeah. So it's the best if your gun goes upwards whenever you try to shoot it. Compensator, well, it, it says here what it does, but it does so by reducing the speed of the horizontal recoil by 35%. This one was buffed, I don't know when, maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I've lost track of time, and time goes so fast. Oh my god, this worm always interrupts me. Okay, let's keep going. Muscle break. You can use muzzle brake to reduce your first shot recoil, just like the flash hider, but not by 15.75%, but by 45, 45%, and that's a lot. And you will see its effect on pistols and glass sniper rifle, other sniper rifles. It will be the only option you will have, and you will notice that it reduces recoil a lot. Also, because it reduces centering time by 50%. The time it takes for your weapon, well, your weapon climbs, and then when you stop firing, it goes down. Okay, so that's 50% faster when you equip a muzzle brake. For instance, this is a gun that almost no one uses because it has been nerfed recoil-wise by removing the ability to equip any grip and worsening its recoil. Really, it has no horizontal recoil, but it has a lot of vertical recoil. So the muzzle brake helps you control it. And if you're say you're firing burst of 10 bullets, you're starting out in the game. Muzzle brake is your friend. See? I didn't put much recoil control. I mean, I didn't pull down that much, and the muzzle brake did the rest. And there's two more. Suppressors. Suppressors are great for sneaking in. Because you make a lot more noise than you realize. When you break a camera, for instance, if you do it with a gun that is not silenced, the gunshot will be heard across the map. If the map is small enough, everyone will hear it. And any Caveira or Vigil or where the fuck is roaming will hear it, will know that the camera is gone, and will start following you. And you will probably get shot on the back on your way to site. So silencers, or using a silencer on your secondary, and having, I don't know, extended barrel for that sweet 12% damage increase and in reduction in damage fall off. As you can see, like at 40 meters, I'm still doing quite a lot of damage. And with your pistol, you don't make a lot of noise if you equip a silencer on it. So I recommend silencer on pistols. And I'll make a quick stop here because I want you to remind something. The best pistol that you can use is the pistol that you can use reliably. Okay? So if you don't like these sights, if that amount of bullets doesn't work for you, look for another pistol. The pistol you like and the pistol you enjoy is the pistol that will save your life when you're out of ammo, and you will be out of ammo. Which brings me to my next point. Grips. There's three kinds of grips on most weapons, and most people use this one. It reduces vertical speed of the recoil by 20%. So this with flash hider, that's 35.75%, almost 36% recoil reduction, which is a lot. And yeah, I mean, if you like it, go for it. But if you can improve your sensitivity, as in increase your sensitivity when aiming, or your mouse DPI, which affects the speed at which your mouse moves, the cursor moves. You can get you can actually get away with running these grips and an extender and a laser. The laser does not make your hip fire spread smaller anymore. It makes you aim 10% faster, and I recommend it a lot because there will be times where you'll be caught running, and when you aim, it's slower than just simply aiming when you're still or walking. So if you get caught running, you'll be dead. You'll get killed. So the laser helps you in those situations. But if you don't like leaving this huge red circle, then don't equip it. If you have to go running somewhere, I recommend you have a good secondary, because you can go 5% faster with a semi-automatic pistol. No. Handguns make you move 5% faster. So Ash here moves at 5%, no, 5 meters per second. 5% of that is, okay, 5.25%, no, 5.25 meters per second. Okay, I got that right. That is very fast. That is very fast. It allows you to rotate to another part of the map. Someone left the Sedak at spawn because they don't want to take any responsibility. You will get it. And if you see an enemy, you can actually swing it with your pistol because you aim a lot. You aim so fucking fast with the pistol. It's amazing. Okay, I'm not gonna get sidetracked. So yeah, the horizontal grip. It's not horizontal. It's angled grip. What's it always called? Angled grip or whatever. It reduces time to reload the weapon by 20%. I don't know if it makes the reload faster by 20% or it reduces the time by 20%. It's not the same, but it's almost the same. So say you break a barricade and you need to push fast, the angled grip will help you a lot. And if you can't aim with your pistol, then you can reload right away and keep aiming with your primary. But I advise you to get better with your pistols. And lastly, the horizontal grip. This is something you have to take into consideration when using one speed operators. One speed operators move at 4.25 meters per second without any boost to their speed. With a pistol or with the horizontal grip you see that I'm using right now, you move at 4.5. Remember that a 3-speed operator moves at 5 meters per second. Okay? So you're moving at 90% of the speed of 3-speed. So you won't find this information on the internet. I made a Reddit post about it. I might link it below so you can get the exact numbers. I also calculated LMG combinations with horizontal grip. So yeah, check it out. Anyway, you want your one speed operator to be faster, and that is way more important than reloading faster. Attackers need to be fast because they are running against the clock, sometimes literally, okay? And defenders like Rook stay inside, right? Stay in the side. They don't run very much because they make a lot of noise. They're not very fast unless they use the horizontal grip. But then you're sacrificing recoil control if you use the vertical grip or reloading faster. The MP5 is not a very good SMG, and well, you can tell I like playing Rook. Sometimes defenders don't even have to move from side at all. Sometimes you get rushed in, but 20 seconds in, whether it be quick match or ranked match, sometimes you get rushed and you need to react fast. And sometimes you don't get rushed by a lonely Ash. You get rushed by 3 or 4 of the enemy team. And you can kill one, right? Reload. By the time you are reloading without the 20% bonus that this angular grip gives, you'll get swung, or swung means getting picked. And what getting picked means? Pick, like picking, like this. Okay? You'll get killed if you don't have ammo. Okay? When you reload, you are vulnerable unless you pull out your handgun, and that takes time. So yeah, If you are like static, like rook, you take cover, use wait out attackers, I recommend the angle grip. I'm going to have a lot of recoil, and with this I will finish the video. I do recommend using a vertical grip, and in it you have to test for yourself on a gun by gun basis. If the gun moves a lot to the side, this is with a compensator. Okay, so if it moves a lot to the side, then try using a compensator and you'll get great results. But your end game is foregoing those crutches. Well, not really crutches. They have a purpose, and some people call them training wheels, but I think for players are starting to learn and are getting the basics down of aiming, positioning, dodging bullets and stuff. Not worrying about recoil is very nice. And eventually you won't need this. And that's all. If I miss anything, I will be making more videos like this. I will be talking about abilities, which handguns are the best, you know. But the difference is, I know what I'm talking about. I know to the fucking decimal what an attachment does, what a gadget does, and you won't find that info anywhere. You won't find it on the wiki. Lesion. The lesion traps are still invisible. I mean, translucent according to the wiki. You won't find the information I'm going to upload in the following videos. For instance, if you have 3 lesion mines like here, and an attacker gets seen, the first one will not poison him, but it will deal 5 damage. The second one will deal 12 damage and restart the timer. And the third one will deal another 12 damage. And that's not anywhere on the internet. So, I'll also be giving more tips. Okay. So that's it. I'm sorry if I went into too many tangents, but I'm really excited to share all I know with anyone who is willing to listen. So thanks a lot, and I will finish by flexing this weapon. Look at this. Look at this recoil control. Okay, maybe that wasn't so good. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so if you wanna help my channel, please leave a like. It will be great if I can keep making these videos. So yeah, thanks. Hopefully we meet again soon. Bye. Take care.